Hi guys, I'm here to share a couple of projects that I've made, and I actually made these last week and just didn't get a chance to film them yet. It's been a little hectic lately. I went to the Kennedy Space Center with my third grade class. I went there, I think it was about 2 weeks ago, and there was this poster, not a poster, but like a huge picture of a particular constellation and like a star cluster that had these gorgeous colors on them, and I'll see if I can get a copy of that and insert it into the video here. But this star cluster had these amazing colors, and it really inspired me to kind of create something with that color palette. And I've seen a lot of really interesting color palettes lately, and it's really gotten me in the mood to work with colors, which I don't always do. A lot of times I do the shabby chic or the pink or purple, and I just kind of stick to the same colors. So I've been really wanting to kind of work with different colors because I know I buy every color embellishment there is. I might as well start using some of them. So this is another altered spool, and I made this one similar to how I made the one for Bonnie. This one is a little bit tinier because the spool itself was smaller, and I actually had to take the last bits of lace off there so I could use it. And I wanted to use the colors that I was going for was like these pinks and purples and peaches with just a little pop of this aqua. And I am really happy with the way that the colors kind of mesh together. And I did the same thing that I did for Bonnie's altered lace spool. I completely painted it. I covered the middle with paper, and then I covered it with like layered laces on the bottom and things like that. And then I've adhered vintage laces in the middle. And I used another one of these really cool doilies, and this is actually from Bonnie, so thank you, Bonnie. And I have some different rosette trims here. Lots of different little wild orchid craft flowers and leaves as well. And this is one of those amazing flowers that Miranda sent me, so thank you, Miranda. I really wanted to hoard them all, but I decided to use one because this project's going to a friend of mine, and I'm sure she will like it. And then for the top, I just kind of clustered different flowers and things. I thought it was just a cute way to display some different laces that I wanted to send her. So that's just a little project that I made. And then the other project I made that kind of goes with that same color scheme, except with this one I focused more on the blues, purples, and peaches, is a tag that I made. And ever since I made a tag for a friend, which I still haven't sent to the friend, but it's here, it's waiting to be sent to her. Ever since I made this tag, I've just kind of wanted to make another one because it was fun. And what's nice about it is, you spend a few hours and you can create a project, whereas if I'm making a box or something, it often takes me the whole day to just do one thing. And this is something I can spend a few hours doing and then move on to something else. So they're nice. And it's also just kind of a cute thing to send a friend so that they can display it in their room if they'd like to. So this is for a friend of mine, and I've been meaning to make her something for a long time now and just haven't gotten around to it, so I finally am able to make her something, and I will send it to her soon. But this is an altered tag that I created using, I covered the back. I think it's just cereal boxes is what I used. Whatever thin chipboard I have in the house, whether it's from a cereal box or whatever box it is, that's what I use for making my tags. And I normally glue 2 pieces of the chipboard together to give it some weight, and then cover the front and the back with paper. And this paper, I achieved that look by using some different Lindy's stamping sprays. I used Baby Blue Eyes. I can't remember the exact name, but it's something like that. And there's a lavender. I don't remember the name. I'm sorry, guys. It's Magnolia Magenta Gold, I think is the name. And then this is a peach, a fuzzy navel peach that they had. So just using those 3 colors, I pretty much spritzed and sprayed all over the paper. And I do have 2 layers of it. You can't really tell now that it's covered up, but the bottom layer I did the same thing and just put the top layer over it. And I did the same thing here on the bottom. And again, this was inspired by that same picture from before. And I just wanted to use lots of different really pretty flowers and embellishments. And this was a stick pin that I made actually from the stick pin materials that Natasha gave me. So thank you, Natasha. I used some of the beads that you gave me in my birthday cake, and I made a stick pin. And then I have a little cherub here, and another. This was actually a little stick pin I think that you actually made for me, Natasha, so thank you. and then some different wild orchid craft flowers. And then I have some lace, just a couple of the laces I have. And this one was, I love this lace. It's one of my favorite ones. And then this was just one I had in my stash. And then I did the same thing down here at the bottom, and I used a flat back pearl trim. And then I have just some more flowers here. And this was a tag from Webster's, and this was given to me by Vonnie. Thank you, Vonnie. She sent me a whole bunch of Webster's stuff a while back, and I'm slowly kind of breaking it out of the Hoard Vault to use some of it. Now, this was actually a really thin canvas, so what I did so that it would keep its shape is I glued a piece of paper on the back, and I completely adhered it to it. That way, when I made that wave, it would stay, because the canvas itself was too flimsy to make any kind of shape. I also have some of these pearl sprays that are from Natasha, so thank you, Natasha, and I don't know if she has them in her shop yet or not, but it's just one of these little pearl sprays, and I just cut them and just kind of stuck them in there because they looked fun. And then I have some charms here with her initial, and I just wanted to make her just a couple little things because I wanted to send her some more goodies. And the last time I sent her some goodies, I didn't include anything handmade, and that's like the best part when you get something from someone is, you know, something handmade. So I hope that she likes it. I really like the way that it turned out with the color scheme that I was going for. So thank you guys again, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye.